Oh yeah, this is made by Sonic Team. Jupiter has made a lot of good pinball games, but they didn't do this one. Oh, Tiny Chow Garden. Isn't that on some of the Sonic Advance games too? I don't know how this works. Yo, Gibbon, what's up? Yeah, it's just in Tiny Chow Garden. I don't know what that's about. You like the fake MIDI applause? I don't like that much, but... What have we got in our present today, kids? We've got Sonic and stuff, yay, woo! So yeah, this is a Sega crossover kind of thing. I've heard there's 3 boards and other like cameos from other characters. Let's do story, actually. What is arcade? Oh, we've got 2 to begin with, and we must unlock more tables. So we're going to do story mode. Chow Garden is on everything post-Sonic Adventure, says Gibbon. Peace has returned to the world after Sonic foiled Dr. Eggman's last evil plan. Bloody Mario and Bowser stuff, it just keeps happening. But Dr. Eggman is about to disrupt the peace once again. Kidnapped animals, blah blah blah, Casinopolis, robotic servants, save his friends at the pinball, the hero of justice, take a stand, blah 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 blah. You'll pay for this, Dr. Eggman! What the? Wait, whoa, hey. Choo-Choo? Wise Man? I mean, I knew Knights was in this. Chumbawamba? What? Okay. Hey Sonic, you aren't going to the tournament, are you? You should give it up before you hurt yourself. What did you say? Alright, you asked for it, knucklehead. Let's see who's the best pinball player. Bring it on. You can win if you get 10 million points. Sonic vs. Knuckles. Neo Green Hill Zone. This already looks awesome. Oh, have I swapped A and B around? Hang on, let me check. Controls. Because I know I swapped them ages ago for like Jet Set Radio. Oh no, they're right, I think. Wait. I'm looking at the wrong screen. Yep, they're correct. Shoot bonus, super kickback. I don't know what that means. Boom! Oh! It's got a persistent display up the top of like what... Whoa! Oh boy, that's bad. Okay, it rolled all the way back up to the flipper thing, so that's good. You put the ball here 3 times. There's also this thing at the bottom that's like a status bar telling me things that I'm doing. This is a little distracting, actually. I really like the look of the table. I think they've done a good job recreating the look and feel of a real pinball table, which is something that Jupiter themselves didn't do until... Oh wait, that wasn't Jupiter. Ignore me. Metroid Prime Pinball did a similar thing, and it did it well, but it also took advantage of being a virtual medium to do a lot of cool stuff that real pinball tables can't do. Who made that? It was a company that I forget the name of, but then they've changed their name since they made that. Oops! There we go. Yeah, since that they're now called Silverball Studios, I think. I should look this up. I don't want to be one of these idiots. Yeah, Fuse Games. So they're pretty cool. They made Mario Pinball Land and Metroid Prime Pinball. What else have they done? Frogger Pinball on iPhone and another pinball thing. So I guess they went more for pinball stuff, and oh, they went bankrupt after making a pinball game for DSiWare. Anyway, at this point I'm just reading Wikipedia, so let's get back to the action. So Fuse games are pretty good. This game is apparently made by Sonic Team, who, you know, as far as I know, have no experience making pinball games. Or I guess, did they make Sonic Spinball? That's not exactly a pinball game, but it has pinball mechanics to be like an adventure platform, like a pinball platformer thing. It's really an interesting... Oh, okay, I had a ball saver, that's good. Oop, this ball's kind of slippery. Physics is... Getting the right physics that feel good is paramount in a pinball game. Whoop! So I just need to get used to... Okay, so I went in the hole and that was a good thing. Eggman! You're going down, mister. Take this. Of course, with the Game Boy Advance's horizontally aligned screen, it's got to scroll all the time if it's gonna emulate a pinball table. It's a little distracting, but I think they're doing a pretty good job so far. It's the problem, pinball games and like shmups, at least the vertical ones, because there are horizontal ones too, are both unsuited to all modern displays really, with widescreen TV displays and most handhelds being widescreen as well, ever since the GBA, and before then they were just square. The only ones that really works well on natively is the DS, having the two screens above one another, or the Wonder Swan, which was widescreen like the GBA, but could be held in a on its side in a vertical configuration, and the buttons would work like that. So I might do a Wonder Swan game one day if I find a good one. I was thinking about doing a Rockman one, but yeah, we'll see. Oh, what have I done? Something with a chow. What's my score? Only not even 300,000, and I'm supposed to get 10 million to beat Knuckles? Wow. This is... I don't think this is the kind of game I'm going to be able to just play through on stream. I'm impressed and pleased with the amount of content there. Because pinball's cool, but having a story mode attached to it like this, with, you know, cutscenes and stuff, that's really neat. I like that. Like Pokemon Pinball, the story was like your normal Pokemon story where you just go to different places and catch Pokemon, right? At its most basic level, I mean. Well, given that I'm probably definitely not going to actually get this 10 million points in the amount of... I mean, I think I'm on my last ball, and it will also take a long time. Probably won't be playing through the story mode. I'll just die here, check out the Knights table, and then see what's up. Bump. Sonic the Hedgehog. So there are multiple tables in this game. I'm not sure if this one's going to be reused in the story mode. Ball locked. That means I'm going to get a multi-ball at some point. So while that's flashing, you can't switch it. You could pretty easily... Oh, that's it. Chow Samsara. Chow Regenesis? What is this? It's a pretty good bonus. That is just crazy, given having to use old hardware just to get onto an old website. I feel for you, man. Dot dot dot. I was expecting more from you, Sonic. Go back and practice. I'll be here to take you on any day. Booted back to the title screen. Yeah, well, good luck with that, given having to deal with old technology can be problematic. Tutorial. Let's just see what this is going to tell us. Oh, hello, I'm a Chow. It's a robot. If I'd played any of the Sonic Advance games or anything, I might know what this is. Know a bit more about this. Great tips to improve my game. Tell me about the ring. I don't know how to get ring mode though. Oh, okay. Yep. I getcha. Yeah, this is boring. Oh wait, there was something about character. What does that mean? Yeah, that's a picture of Sonic. Oh, okay. How do I change it? As soon as I ask a question, he answers it. Isn't that amazing? Get the ball into the ground hole between the palm trees. I didn't. Okay. Well, that's cool. Tell me other. Select which one. Oh, I see. Use the. Oh, there's an upper flipper. Where is it? I can't even see it. Oh, there it is, on the right. And shoot the ball through the center ramp lane. 20 times? No kidding, it takes skill. Double points. Blah, blah, blah. They had something like that in Pokemon Pinball too. It would change your Pokeball Pinball into a Great Ball, then an Ultra Ball, and a Master Ball, and it would be a general multiplier. It's pretty sweet. Alright, I don't care. Shut up, Emma Chow. Party, huh? Ooh, what's this? Oh no, don't tell me I need a link cable. Dang, alright, can't do that. Casinopolis. Roulette. Do I have to? What? Oh! Ah, what am I doing? Oh, okay, okay. Right. What is going on? So I have to try and... Oh, okay, so I have to try and get it in there as many... Oh! What's happening? Yeah, okay, so that lights up successive ones, and then there's going to be a final spin at the end, and I just have to get lucky and try and fill in as many lights as I can to try and win rings, I guess? Let's do this. Oh! What happens when I do that? Do I lose anything? What have I lost? I don't think I lost anything. Do I lose time? More than is just taken up by... Don't know. Oh. Nope, don't lose any extra time. The numbers in the bottom left did something. I don't know what. Is it going up? It's going down. So when I put a thing in there, that adds a ring to the bet pool, and so I lose one from my total. I don't like gambling, and I don't like my games to have gambling simulators. Even like the slot machine in Super Mario Bros. 2, or, for a more pertinent example, I'm playing right now Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, and that's got a slot machine in it, and it's just pointless, and I don't like it. Like, you win these, you get these coins during races, but you know, the only thing you can use them on is in this slot machine, which just gives you a random power-up if you win, or you might just lose and lose the coins. It's annoying. I haven't even figured out how to use the power-ups or when they get used. Okay, I think I doubled up on one there, which means it's gone to yellow. So red ones will give me double, yellow will give me 4 times. Not 4x Americans. Double. So that's it. Oh, I get another chance, do I? Boom. Nope. Okay. Alright, I filled up quite a bit there. Come on. Alright, 13. Lucky 13. Okay, so I got 25 times 2, I guess. Wait, no, I don't want to go again. Ugh. I don't even know what rings do. What do rings do? Let's play arcade. Let's check out the knights table. The ideal. Long ball saver. How do I know what I'm going to get from that? Does it tell me anywhere? You know, with this bar at the bottom and the score thing up the top, I feel like I have very little vertical space. Which makes it hard to plan your shot. Wow, knights, huh? What do you think about knights? Whoop! Okay. I never played knights. I didn't have a Saturn, obviously. Nobody had a Saturn. But my wife, or girlfriend at the time, she had a Wii. Whoops! Yeah, there we go. I didn't have a Wii or anything at that point. But she had a Wii and she just went to the rental shop back when there were shops where you could rent movies and games. They don't exist anymore. And she rented Nights into Dreams, which is the sequel on Wii. I don't know why she picked that. Dualized. Enter the idea capture. Is that the flashy thing? Oh, I think I did it. Did I do it? No, I didn't do it. Yeah, so she rented that and didn't enjoy it at all and said, this sucks, it's too difficult, you play it. So I played it for like half an hour and I was like, this is weird. And that was the end of my experience with Knights anyway. I got idea. So Knights is an unlockable racer in All-Star Racing Transformed. Haven't unlocked them yet. And I know there's a stage too, but I haven't got that either. I'm only like a quarter of the way through the campaign thingy, whatever that is. Oh. Oh good. Yes, Gibbons finally managed to pay off his student debts since he has a job now. Well done. Congratulations very much. Oops. Oh, ball saver. Knights was fun back in the day, he says, but I'm not sure it holds up well, as evidenced by the Wii game being just sort of okay. I think I just lost my ball. Never mind. I'm just screwing around, so that's cool. I did look into, in my, ongoing quest for video game comics, I saw that Archie had done an issue or two based on Knights at some point, as part of like a spin-off of their Sonic thing, their Sonic comic. Not a spin-off, but like a, just a special one-off Knights story. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I don't know what dualized means or what ideas are. I know that Knights lives in some kind of dreamland, and there were these awful levels where you play as the kid and it's nowhere near as fun as flying around as Knights, but even flying around as Knights was kind of confusing. Anyway, Knights also features in at least one comic in the Hobby Consolas magazine. I've done some translations of those comics from Spanish. Open Train has done some. That's how I found it, through them. I've only done the one, actually, the Zelda one, but I did look into finding scans of as much as I could. I didn't end up getting much more than Open Train already had, but I do remember, I believe it was a fan-submitted comic. They had like a competition where readers could draw their own comic and send it into the magazine and it would be published. They would choose ones that they liked. Why do I have the ball saver this whole time? Oh, Bob, how's it going? Yeah, so in Hobby Consolas, this unofficial Spanish gaming magazine, they had enough comics to print a whole book. Well, not a book, but like it was kind of like an issue of the magazine, but just all comics. It was a special thing that they put out with all these entrants, and one of them was about knights. I hope I'm getting all my facts right here. It was called Knights and the Fucked Kids. Fucked us in fucked up, like. Yeah. It was it was about just like the kids and the characters being horrible at each other or something. There was pretty weird comics in there and pretty silly stuff. Just like I don't know, it's hard to talk and play pinball at the same time. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta look this up actually. Now that I've talked about it, I can't just leave you hanging like that. Anyway, hi Bob. Yep, it's game time. Oh, I didn't change my thing actually. Thanks for reminding me by mentioning the loose title of my Twitch series. I'm gonna go in and switch what game it's displaying. Oh, what's happened to Twitch interface? Oh yeah, I'm not in that mode. Silly Twitch. Alright. Search for game, Sonic Pinball Party. Yep, that's the one. Update information. Okay, now I just really want to show you this comic for a sec. So I'm playing Sonic Pinball Party on the GBA. Oh wow, I forgot about this. There's like a gag comic as well. I don't know where I got that scan from. So there were 6 issues of this Archie Knight spin-off, but that's not what I'm looking for. It must be in another section in my little file system here. Still in Spanish, Knights and the Effed Kids. Okay, so if I open these up, nope, not like that. I really want to show this to you. So let me just switch obs over. No, where is it? Come on, that one. Okay. So it looks like this. It's all in Spanish. And you can see here, that's what it's called. Oh, I don't know if you could see that actually, but I was moving my cursor over it. So I don't know who this character is, who's not Knights, but oh, it got smaller. That's right, some of the scans weren't as good quality as other ones. I got some of these off a weird, like, forum or something. So this is real. This was published in Spain. It's not official by any means, but it's a fun little Knight story. There's Riala. I guess there's only 2 pages that are in really good resolution. And that's how effed up the kids are. Yep. So that's the story of Knights. There you go. Back to the thing. Whoop, not that one, that one. Whoops, oh, it's gone all wacko. Whenever I change windows. They're perfectly set up for GBA. And good enough. Is that good enough? Yes, that's fine. Back to the game. Oh, hey Tony. Oh, I died. Okay, that's fine. So there is a third table. It's the Samba Amigo table, but I don't know how to access it. Can one of you fine folk in the chat look that up? And maybe there's a way to do it. It might just be playing through. There's no like secret password that I can unlock it, unfortunately. I really just want to know more about this game and how to find all these other cameos from Sega characters that I've heard about. but I might have to play story mode to get those. Like I said before, I am impressed with the content on offer here, so I might be playing more of this in my spare time. But for the stream today, we won't be seeing much of what the game has to offer in total. But I got to show you that comic, so everyone wins. Okay, so all I have to do is beat Knuckles. I'll save state here, and if I die, I'll come back. And every few minutes I'll save state again to keep my score going, and I'll just randomly hit stuff on the table until we get a good score. I mean, in Pokemon Pinball, the best way to get a good score was to do the bonus stages, but I wouldn't know. I'll just keep going for stuff, I guess. Alright, there's a super secret stage that requires you to 100% everything, says Given. I like the sound of that, but, well, I mean, what I could do is get a save file from the internet and check out this super secret table. So we'll try and beat Knuckles proper, then we'll give up on that and get the 100% file. I'm assuming that GameFAQs will host it. And then the only problem will be seeing if it's in the right format for the emulator to read. So thanks for looking that up. Oh, I died. Let's go back. Back to 0. Oh, it's the supersonic stage. Oh, my ball's stuck. Okay, I'm out. Good. Ball saved. Unfortunately, I think I turned the volume down a little too far for me to hear the music going on here, but I can hear the table sounds. I could turn it up. Does anyone want more game audio? Would that be good for people? Yeah, Chow, KO, whatever they're called. It's weird that you have Chows and Chaos in the same game, and they're spelled the same. One has a capital C, I think. Anyway. Bob says Rare innovated kart racing by adding a story in Diddy Kong Racing, and Sega innovated in pinball games by adding a story to Sonic Pinball Party. I'd say that Mario Pinball Land also has a story, but it doesn't have, well, obviously it doesn't have cutscenes, it's Mario. Yeah, Sunshine had cutscenes, but people want to forget about that. Aim for a hole. Which hole am I aiming for? Oops! This sucks. Oh no, I forgot to save all that time. I'm bad at pinball, guys. Sorry. Metro Prime Pinball had a story mode, but it was just the same as Metro Prime. But yeah, I do appreciate that this has that story mode, that little extra something something. Because pinball simulators are all well and good, but when it's a video game, you want a little something extra. Nintendo did that back on the NES with their Pinball RPG? Do you mean that one with the crocodile? Or do you mean the game Pinball on NES? Whoops. Thanks for saying that, Bob. I'm just doing my best. Save. Yes, I remembered. Although I also tilted by hitting S as the constant interface thing that happens to me is that the S button on the keyboard is set up for B. So hitting Command S to save a state Also activates the B button in the game. Pinball Quest on Famicom, says Given. Interesting. I didn't know about that. Is that something I should seek out? After all, I do like pinball video games. And if it's got an RPG mode, that sounds pretty great. Oop. Okay, save. Good. We're good. Ball lock enable. Whoops. See, I can go back. Beautiful. So my aim is 10 million. 10 million! How am I going to get 10 million? I need to start hitting special targets purposefully and do something. Okay, feature hole is open, aim for the hole. How do I get the hole? It's up there. So let's go from the left, like this. Nope. That's my goal. I guess it came out in English as well, says Given. Good to know. I'll look into that after this, if I remember. But, you know, having said that, it is on NES, and, you know, yeah, not my favorite console, really. It's a bit primitive. I mean, look at the visuals here. Look at those palm trees swaying. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful. Yeah, got it! What does that mean? Oh, it means I get to fight Eggman. Let's do it. Okay, he's here for 120 seconds. That's almost 2 minutes in our human time. Whoa! I did it! That was easy. That was really easy. As long as I get a lucky shot once. What? I got to 10 million straight away. Oh, I see. I see. That's how they do it. Okay, I get you. You should think twice before you open your mouth again. It won't get any easier from here on, so you better keep your guard up. I don't know what Knuckles' voice actually is like, so that's what you get. Oh, those names on the board just names, some of them. Like, I wanted to fight Choo Choo from Choo Choo Rocket, but no. Whoa, Evil Tails. Seriously. You think you could beat Dr. Eggman? You're such a moron, Sonic. What? Tails? Shut up and get ready to fight. Something's wrong with him. You must get 50 million points under the time limit to win. There's a time limit? Oh, here we go. That's a new table. Or does it just look different? Oh, excuse me. Knuckles is pissed. Bob says my voice attempts are better than the Sonic Boom voices. I think this is the same table, it just looks different. That's nice, anyway. Give it a new skin, new coat of paint. Make it feel different even if all the targets are the same. Oh! I do have quite a strict time on here. I've only got 5 minutes. So I have to do something special. It's not like just scoring. There's objectives and they automatically give you the score you need, it seems. Oops. Well, if that's true, then this isn't that important. But actually, now that I've beaten Knuckles, right? Let's see if we can back out and do the Samba table. I wonder if it'll let me back into that stage of story mode or if I've just screwed myself out of continuing it. Hey, there you go. Beautiful. Yeah, let's do arcade mode and try it out. So, Samba de Amigo, was that first on the Wii or was it somewhere else first? I've seen it on the Wii is what I'm saying. Wait, no, this is GBA. It can't have come out on the Wii yet. Unless this is really late GBA. Because the DS was out even before the Wii. All I know about Samba de Amigo is from Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing and Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. The mascot races with the extremely awkward titles. Ooh, this is an odd table. It's kind of symmetrical, there's just a bunch of loops and things. Now what are these arrows pointing at? Aim at arrows and then earn points in the other modes of modes. Bob's saying he played a South Park pinball table once. Yeah, that's cool. Like, pinball aficionados know that, you know, there's two things to a pinball table. The actual design of it and the license that they put on it, and they're not always, like, indicative. You can get, like, the weirdest licenses for pinball tables, but if they have a good design, then pinball fans will be into them and seek them out. It's pretty interesting, actually. It's a real subculture. And not to mention maintaining the tables themselves, which is getting harder and harder as parts become scarce. You know, arcades are dying, but pinball tables, there's a small but dedicated following. Let's save here. I want to get this fever thing. Oh, I've undone one of my letters. It's not symmetrical, actually, because fever is 5 letters. There's whoa, there we go. So yeah, I don't know what Samba the Amigo was originally on, but there's a Wii version, I guess, where you swing the Wii remotes, or the Wii remote, or whatever, to shake maracas. That's all I know. And I know that, and I know the aesthetics from the racing games, which I am a fan of. They're very bright, colourful, bouncy, fun. You got, like, houses dancing and cactuses jiving, and you can see that on this table too. Oops. Not that I need to be saving on this table, but I do just want to hit those targets. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, so the South Park table, playing it was kind of good, I must say. Oh, you were kind of good at it. Good to hear. My favorite pinball table I've played is the Lord of the Rings pinball, which I played at a scout camp once they had it. It was one of these huge scout camps. Don't worry about it, you'll do better next time. Yeah, huge camp. They had a table, they had a tent, like a big one, you know, with pinball machines in it and arcade games and stuff. And I played it there and fell in love with it. Oh man. Of course, that was back in the height of the film's popularity. So this is 2003 GBA. Samba the Amigo itself was a 1999 arcade game, says Given, and was released on the Dreamcast the following year. Yeah, that's right, because the Dreamcast ran on the same sort of Naomi hardware that the arcade games did, so ports were really easy, as I understand it. Let's give Samba the Amigo another go. Interesting. So I wonder what the controls were for the arcade version, because, you know, the way machines are bespoke, they could have all sorts of weird control configurations for them. The original Monkey Ball arcade cabinet, for example, didn't that have like a weird rollerball thing to control the tilting stuff? When they ported that to GameCube, of course, it was just moving the table with the stick. Do I have to get it up into the sun, or do I just need to do more loops? I think, yeah, loops. Is that what it's pointing to? Oops, damn. Oh, Gibbons staunchly defending arcades. He's saying, arcades are evolving. He then admits that he does have some investment in the concept because he's now working for a VR arcade company, or yeah, he's working for a company that makes VR experiences, some for use in arcades. So yeah, that's a thing. It's real, it's happening, it's the future, maybe? Oh, dang. So yeah, I mean, arcades, like I said, they've always been about having weird hardware things that you can't do at home, at least since you know, since we've had home consoles, they had to distinguish themselves by having better graphics, and then that went away when consoles got better. And then by having weird gimmicks, like you sit on a motorbike or something. Yeah, VR, well, VR's coming to homes now, but it's still extremely expensive, so having it as an attraction that you go out for could still work in this market. Not to mention the larger scale things like the theme park experiences. Oh, damn, I almost got fever. Now I've lost 3 letters. So Bob is saying that there's plenty of arcade museums where you can actually play the games, so they're not dead yet. Well, I would say that once something's in a museum and not actually in like circulation, it's become dead. So yeah, sorry about that. I mean, you could say, look, cave paintings, they're in museums, so the art is not dead. Okay, that was a stupid example, but anyway. Let's give it one more go. See if we can activate any funky things on this board. And then I'll go find one of those save files and find the super secret table. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. So my goal is to either get Fever lit up or to do loops like this. So much for that. Lock is lit. I remember saying that on pinball tables. Okay, save. Ah, I got Fever. What does that do? You've got it all. Now aim for the song play hole. Song play hole! Ah, that's the star. Okay, so a tree went out of the way. Vamos a carnaval! Yahoo! What am I doing? Ah! It suddenly turned into a rhythm minigame. So I'm hitting the right and left bumpers when these things go over the things. Is this how the arcade game worked, with 2 buttons that you press? Maybe. I can just hear the music, so I've got an idea of when they're coming up. Have you played DKC GBA, Bob? Because there's a pretty crappy dancing minigame in that. It's not exactly like this, but... Sorry, I really have to concentrate to get this. Cool. Wait, am I still going? What's going on? How long is this? The music's just looping. Come on. I'm here for pinball, not rhythm minigames. Can we stop now? Okay. Whew. 88.66. Oh, okay. I got a lot of points for that. Cool. So that was that. Fun stuff. And down. Ooh, I tilted just at the right time. That's what you gotta do. Oh, never. Okay. So let's see what getting the bumpers does, or you know, the thing in the middle, that thing. How's arcade? How's chat about arcades? Arcade game for this, yeah, the Samba arcade, the Amigo arcade game had red Maraca controllers, and so did the Dreamcast version. Okay, so there was a peripheral that they bundled with it, huh? I guess the Wii makes it easier on them in that sense, that they don't have to make a peripheral. Yeah, so the monkey ball one was like a trackball thing, like the Atari 5200. I mean, I don't know precisely what you're talking about, but it sounds similar. Bob. And Gibbon says, funny you should say that someone came by the office with an exercise bike hook in for VR stuff last week. Wow. Your office must be a crazy place to work. People bringing in exercise bikes, stumbling around with goggles on their face. Uh-oh. No. Alright, if we time it just right, it'll pop back up onto the field. Nope, didn't do it. Maybe you need more practice. Shut up, Amigo. Don't worry about it, he says. Yeah, that's nice. I'm going to load back to where I was. Try and get these bumpers. I need that special. 15 more hits for special. Pump. Let's see. Back in the day, Don Bluth came along and said, consoles on the rise. Throw a laser disc in the sucker and no one can remake it accurately, says Bob. So this is the story of Dragon's Lair, I think. And FMV-like games where it would play this cartoon from a laserdisc, and at certain parts you would have to, or it would prompt you, and you direct the character to do something, and based on whether that was the right decision or not, a different little clip would play out. And famously, the NES port of Dragon's Lair is hot garbage. I don't know to what extent it tried to replicate that kind of gameplay, but obviously it was impossible to with the tech at the time. So yeah, I believe that was a very successful arcade game, so good for him. Oops. I need that special. I need it. I need that fix. Give me the special. Give it. Special! Special! Yes, one more. Yes! Letter collection starts! Give me the... Oh. Okay, okay. Better this time. Letter collection start. Yes! Eve. Oh, that's Fever. It's a different letter collection. Give me more letters. No! Man, oh man. Alright, save here. Hit the bumpers. Go. Go. Damn. Chat. Oh. So, following up to the Laserdisc thing, DVD came out and he was proven wrong. Yeah, Laserdiscs are silly. Oh, bugger. Bob says he hasn't played DKC GBA, but he's heard about the differences. There's more than you'd think, actually, despite being a straight port. It doesn't have the extra level that the GBC version does, but there's actually variations to some of the music that makes it interesting to compare. There's also the mini-games, which are nothing special. And the best one, Funky's Fishing, you get in GBC as well. So maybe just play the GBC one, but, I mean, to be honest, the GBA obviously does a better job of capturing the aesthetics of Donkey Kong Country than the GBC does, although it doesn't do it perfectly, and you could even argue that there's sort of an uncanny valley effect where, like, the pixel art in GBC and the low-res kind of stuff gives it more character, whereas the GBA trying to do what the SNES does and really failing badly makes it bad, basically. So I got the letters. What does that mean? Two more. Wait. So the time ended? What happened? What actually happened? Did I get a point bonus or something? Oh well, that was special. Hooray, Samba! Congrats everyone, we did it. So that was fun. This is a pretty good table. I like all the little people hopping around at the bottom. That's nice. The office is amazing, says Given. I'm so glad to hear that. You were looking for a job for so long. I'm really happy that you're working somewhere that you like. Yeah. It's good. Fun fact. Oh, yeah, this is Given's favorite fun fact. He really loves the old Disney movie Dragon Slayer. And he says, Dragon's Lair stole the title logo. Didn't even change the font and only slightly adjusted the letter spacing. So the film's called Dragon Slayer. Game is called Dragon's Lair. Like, it's basically the same. And yeah, the logo, they completely ripped it off. But apparently they got away with it, I guess. Yeah, and given Bob saying that the GBA looks very oversaturated. Agreed. So, shall we go and find ourselves a little save file, gents? Game facts. I've still been translating that Pokemon comic, Dengeki Pikachu. I'm still working on that. Did a few more pages today. It's shaping up pretty well. Sonic Pinball Party saves. Save game file. Oh. The only file here says it's story mode completed. The Amigo, oh, pardon me. The Amigo table unlocked and 3 Casinopolis minigames unlocked. But it doesn't mention like the super table or whatever. Let's just Google it. Sonic Pinball Party. 100% save file. Cheat codes, huh? Oh, there are cheat codes. Okay. They're probably in game facts too. Yeah, there's extra mini games apart from the roulette one. Bingo and slots. That sucks. Alright, so how to get Supersonic. If you go into ring mode, in every zone, you beat the last zone, you get the last stage with Supersonic as the character on the board. So is that just a variation of the Sonic stage with Supersonic as the character in the middle? Because I remember Omochow was telling me about how you could have different characters in the middle there. Maybe that's what it's saying, in which case it's maybe not all that much to get excited about. I've got some like Game Shark type codes here. The way this thing on GameFAQs is talking about it, you beat the last zone and then you go into the stage with Supersonic as the character. So it might not actually be a new stage. But still, I wonder about these references that I've heard so much about. I'm gonna real quick. Sonic News Network, aka the Sonic Wiki. Sonic games, blah blah blah. Handheld games, gimme, where are ya? Okay, so there's 5 rounds in the story mode, 3 tables, it says here. Yeah, they do look good, I like the art. And there's a thing here, there's a character, there's a section on the wiki that says character, and it lists a whole bunch of names. I'm wondering how many of them actually appear, because down here it says Choo-Choos and Capoos are just a cameo, and so they might just be names on that table, on the tournament bracket thing. Yeah, I guess that was all that was. So yeah, it looks like the franchises represented in this game are Sonic, Knights, and Samba Amigo. Which, you know, that's pretty good. It's an interesting concept. And I know Sonic Team themselves actually made the Knights game, so at least the first one. But did they also make Samba Amigo? Good question, myself. Let's see what the bonus things are on this stage. I did get that idea thing once. Aim for the arrow and get dualized with Knights. I'll try. Have you played Knights, Bob? I bet you haven't, you're too young. So I am dualized now? Yeah, I'm in dualized mode. Aim for the hole. Where's the hole? Oh, on the left. Right. Stage left. Oh, I've done this before, and I got an idea. And then what? That's it? And then just go back in the thing. Alright. That's not super exciting. I mean, Pokemon Pinball had all these fun, like, stages in its bonus modes with different little challenges. Like, you'd appear on this smaller table and with a bunch of Digletts and you have to knock them all out, or you'd have to hit a bunch of Meowth coins. See, it doesn't even change the ball when you get dualized. It's just the same, it just tells you it's dualized. I do like the effect though when I went around the top loop and there was sparkles behind the ball. That was fun. I wish there was more like that on this stage. Like that, see that? Isn't that cool? Yeah. Oops. I like how the top panel on the screen kind of simulates what the LCD panels on pinball tables look like. And even when they sometimes show you like a picture. Like there was Knight's face up there earlier. Often it's like a digitized still from whatever movie the pinball table is a license of. But it's, yeah, it's cool. It's also fun when pinball tables have like a giant mechanical monstrosity on it of some kind. Alright, we've been dualized again. I noticed that the lights in the middle there are lighting up for each idea I get. Idea. I'm just gonna say idea. So we'll try and get 5 of them and see what happens. Oh, I did a thing. Aim for the chip loop and the dermy loop. Okay, chip and dermy. That's one chip. No, that wasn't it. It's the inner loop. Nuts, this is tough. It's fun to, like, you know, just hit random things on the table and build up multiple things, but when you're asked to hit precise targets, it can be very difficult. Okay, I did a catapult. Good. Okay, that's it. I guess I got some points or something. So am I dualized? No, I'm not dualized. I think I got undualized by that node. Oh, not so. Okay, saved. Let's save. Am I saving? The Knight's engine was what Sonic 3D Extreme was being built on. Oh, is that Sonic X? That famous unreleased 3D, like, Saturn prototype? That never made it to full game. It's too bad. There were a few weird experiments with Sonic in 3D before Sonic Adventure. I was just playing the other day my copy of Sonic Gems Collection. No, Sonic Mega Collection Plus or something? It's the one on Xbox Zero anyway. I pulled it out because apparently it's the only one of those collections that lets you play Sonic 3 and Knuckles, i.e. the lock-in version with both games. Let's get serious. Whoa! Okay, let's get serious about getting that idea. Yeah, so anyway, I was fiddling around with it. Turns out I hate all of the classic Sonic games as much as I thought. They just don't do it for me. But anyway, there's other games on there. So I was playing Sonic 3D Blast, which is this like weird isometric Marble Madness kind of like... Ooh, acrobat mode. What do I do now? Various ball movements cause different acrobatic moves. Ball movements. Does that mean like loops? Tornado, sling, L-wing, tornado basket, tornado T-fall drill? What the heck is going on? I wish I could see any of these things that it's describing. Ballet, basket, cross, dance, axe R, superb. I got superbly something. Cool. Yeah, so I guess Knights was an engine prototype for the real deal, which is a Sonic game that never happened. A lot of people have some fondness for Knights though. Anyone who had a Saturn basically, because there wasn't much else on Saturn. Was Knights a pack-in, or... There was like a promotional Christmas Knights thing, I don't know how they distributed that. But it was like Knights but with Christmas theme and stuff. Dope. Let's go back a bit. I need those ideas, man. I'm out of ideas. Oh, 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 what's going on? Pop! Nope, didn't pop it. Oh, ball saved, good. Yeah, if I had a... If there was a good Saturn emulator, I would play Knights on stream. But there isn't one. I tried Yabuse and it just didn't work. Which is a Saturn emulator. The name stands for yet another buggy, unusable Saturn emulator. And it's true, it's really buggy, and when I tried it, it didn't work. Of course, I only tried one game, so maybe if I tried something else, it would work. I wanted to play Rockman 8, the best version of it. So the PS1 version is fine and all, but the Saturn version has extra stuff. You can like fight Cutman or something. And there's extra bolts, or maybe? Anyway, they put the PS1 version in the Rockman Anniversary Collection, which is, you know, a much more substantial package than the Legacy Collection. Even if it's not striving for perfect emulation of the NES original. It actually adds things and has, you know, extras, which I think makes it a lot better. Okay, Nightmare, and here we go. Oh, here we go. So again, I think this is just the same table, but looks different. So where that windmill was, there's now a Nightmare, whatever that is, like a big fish thingy with teeth. Totinos, how do they know? Totinos, Totinos. Oops. Is that where that song comes from? So there was like a Silver Gunner or Seaver Gunner meme about Totinos after the Sonic live stream a little while ago, and I remember there was a song, it's like pizza rolls or something, I don't know. Nachos, burritos, instant burritos. Is that where that song comes from? Damage of Gilwing 37%. You're in boss mode, loop around him to attack him. Oh yeah, that's right, in Knights it's all like looping stuff. Yeah, so that hurts him. Anyway, look up Sonic Mania Seaver Gunner rips. They're very funny. Very funny. Some of them are kind of in-jokes because you have to have watched this live stream to know the incredible amount of static and awful audio problems they were having. But there were also ads for like pizza rolls or whatever, I forget what it is. Nachos, nacho chips. Yeah, stuff. Oh, hi Tony, he's back. Are you playing the story mode, Milo? I was, but then I got distracted by other tables. I've been playing the Samba Amigo table and the Knights table. Yeah, sorry, I don't look at chat enough, do I? Yeah, so maybe I'll go back to story mode after this and see if it saved my progress. Otherwise, I might just call it there. I want to kill this gill wing or whatever first. Loop in. Go. No. Sucks. There we go. What? Oh, I won! Yay! Cool. You beat the boss. Keep it up. What do I need to keep up? Oh, I need to go up there, do I? Let's save and let's try and go up there. Go! Yeah, I made it. Oh, I got spit out. Did that just give me points? My clear bonus is going down. How do I leave? How do I finish? Do I need to go in there again? I want my bonus. Oh, I looped again. Is that what I need to do? No, my bonus is still going down. It says keep it up. Oops. What do I do? I beat Nightmare and die. Anyway, Gibbon says that reminds me of Ages, the old 32X emulator. Ah, now there we go. There's a weird peripheral thing. So yeah, the Ages. So named because it moved at like 1 frame every 6 seconds or so. Wow, that's really bad. Not exactly what I'd call a playable state. I don't understand this. Put the ball through the loop or the ramp to get a bonus. But my bonus keeps going down. Am I just getting some other bonus by doing this? I guess. Got a ramp. It said bonus. Oh, maybe each time I do this it gives me the bonus that's shown there, so it's always going down. I have to try and... Yeah, that looks like it. Yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, that explains it. Tony's telling me to play story mode. Well, in the time we have, I don't think I'll actually be able to complete story mode, so... He says the ending is the best ending. Can you just explain the ending to me, actually? Just so... Oh, the table's different. That's cool. We got a third variation here. There's little bird things and the fish thing. Cool stuff. There's a fountain. Skill shot. Well, that's nice. Alright, let's switch over to story mode. Save and quit. If you get a ramp, it gives you the bonus. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So ramps or loops will give you the bonus that's shown. Alright, let's go back. Oops, what did I do? Can I play the game? Yeah, here we go. Story. Continue. It can continue. Evil Tales. Okay, it's not really the best ending, says Tony. It's actually super half-assed and stuff, but it's funny as heck. Well, thank you for telling me so I didn't have to bother. Although, I guess I'll look it up or something. So I'm aiming for an arrow on the right. Boom. Nope. I think that one ramp in the middle left is easy to see on this. Wait, was there a ramp there before? I think. No. So now I have to get up into that hole. Feature hole is now open. I guess that's what I'm aiming for. Bump. Nope. So Sonic, yeah, I haven't really played a Sonic game I liked, per se. It's the momentum stuff. It doesn't feel good to play to me. It's not smooth. It's about getting your momentum and keeping it, but it's too easy to lose it. Unless you know the levels really well, I guess, and that's just not a good experience for a first-time player. The final boss of the story mode is stupid, by the way, says Tony. It's like, get an obscene amount of points in 15 minutes. Almost impossible. Fantastic. Well, I don't think I'll do that. I do want to do this, though. Why do I want to do this? Maybe I'll just stop now. Nah. Let's at least try. Okay, so I got the hole. So Eggman's back. Now I beat him. And that'll give me the points I need. I'm sure of it. Pop. Nope. You're in egg mode. Aim for the hole below Eggman. I'm still willing to give Sonic games a chance though. I've got my eye on, I may have said this before, but I'm looking into Sonic, what's it called? Sonic Rush on DS. I was interested because its soundtrack is done by Hideki Naganuma, the Jet Set Radio composer. And of course his music is amazing, so I want to experience that at least. I did it. The ball saver is always in effect here. So what am I doing? Am I doing these loops again? Yeah, same thing as before, I guess. Okay, so we'll do loops, try and get a lot of points. But I don't know what my current point total is, so I don't actually know what I need to get to finish the stage. Last time, as soon as I beat Eggman, I got all the points I needed straight away. So I guess I'll just try and get some loops and see what happens. Oops. Yeah, ages though given, that's a good pun, and I don't know if that was. Well, I know it's in the old marketing, right? To be this good takes ages, they say, and like ages is Sega backwards is the idea. But Ages is also a character in Sonic Racing Transformed, who represents like Sega's history, and I believe one of its forms is the Dreamcast controller. Oh, next zone. Okay. Oh, that's cool. And now there's a little penguin. Am I still in that weird mode though? What was my goal with this one? Was it 15 million? I'm almost there. Oh no, I've only got a minute and a half left. Jeez, how am I going to do this? I need to get 2 million in a minute and a half, I think. Gee whiz. Okay, I did the loop. Is that what I need to do? Aim for the arrow to enter egg mode. I was playing a pretty good pinball game on iOS recently. It's called Inks. And it's more a puzzle game than like an arcadey kind of game. It's using pinball mechanics, 2 flippers and a ball, and like gravity and stuff. But to beat a level, you just need to hit certain targets. It's really minimalist and really sort of nice looking. And when you hit the target, like there's an explosion of paint over the board. It's really satisfying. But it's about just pulling off just the right shots in a, you know, a specifically crafted table to get all these paint things, and you're basically just always pulling off cool shots, so it feels good to play. Of course, there was a bug where the left flipper didn't work, but they fixed that in a patch. Oh boy, I'm nowhere near what I needed. I guess I just needed to get more ramps during that bonus time, and I didn't manage to do it. I got a lit bonus, fam. Lol. Well, that's it. Is that all you got, Sonic? Screw you, Evil Tails. Yep, too bad, Tony. I ain't getting no end. Oh, I guess that's it for today. This was a pretty good game. I thought there was more to the story mode than there actually is, but I think there's still plenty there for this to be a good little package. What with the extra tables as well factored into it. So yeah, all in all, good virtual pinball game. Does a good recreation of, you know, physical table kind of gameplay. And yeah, I like any game that has sort of crossovers between different franchises. So even though they don't really interact in this game, it's nice to have that kind of thing. So yeah. Oh, Tony says play Pac-Man World Pinball next time. I've played Pac-Man World Kart or World Rally. I think I'm done with Pac-Man for now. But I am always looking for pinball games, so I'll look into it. But yeah, thanks for coming, Bob, Tony, and Gibbon. Good to see you guys here. You guys are nice guys. Yes, so I'm leaving. Where's my button? Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.